Hi there, I'm Valeri Little from Built to Soar. 2021 is a very special year because it marks 20 years that I've been my own boss. And while I'm excited for what lies ahead, I believe there are valuable lessons to be learned looking in the rearview mirror of my business journey. Running my own business for 2 decades has definitely had its fair share of bumps. There was a time when I had only one client and virtually no money in my business bank account. So if you're feeling like your business isn't all that you expected it to be in this moment, I totally get it. But hang in there. I want to share with you some lessons I've learned along the way. These are the things that if I had done sooner, it would have made the journey less bumpy. The first lesson is surround yourself with a community of like-minded business owners who will keep you moving forward. For many years, I felt so alone and isolated running my own business. I joined networking groups, I went to conferences, and tried to engage on social media. Now, these all worked in the short term, but what they lacked for me was a meaningful connection. No one in these types of groups really knew me and my business. When I finally found and joined a mastermind group, that changed. I finally found a sisterhood of business owners who always had my back and would support me and celebrate with me through all the ups and downs. An added benefit, my loneliness evaporated. The second lesson I learned was to find a coach or mentor to guide you toward your goals. Now, this is something that took me way too long to embrace and has now become a non-negotiable. I'm working with my 5th business coach, and each one has guided me to a new level in my business. I can honestly say I would not be where I am now, running a 6+ figure business, doing what I love with amazing clients, if I had not had the wisdom of these exceptional coaches. And the third lesson I learned is to hire contractors to support you. Hiring contractors to bring into my business in various aspects, doing certain things, was something that I always resisted for years because I felt like as a solo business owner, I had to do it all myself. I also felt that my business wasn't big enough to bring in contractors. And finally, I felt like I couldn't afford it. Now, what I discovered is these reasons were actually excuses and mindset blocks that were put in place by my ego to keep me spinning in my comfort zone. When I shed these beliefs, my business grew faster and I was able to do the work I loved, which just so happened to be what brought in revenue. Now, my wish for you is to consider how you might apply even just one of these lessons to your own business journey. And perhaps doing this will make the ride a little less bumpy and a whole lot more enjoyable for you. That is your next step to designing your business so it's built to soar. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.